In the bustling world of air travel, few airlines have made as significant an impact as Skyway Airlines. Founded over 3 decades ago, it began as a small regional carrier dedicated to providing safe and reliable flights. With time, Skyway grew into a major player in the industry, known for its friendly service and commitment to passenger satisfaction. Their bright blue planes became a common sight in airports across the country, symbolizing trust and comfort. Skyway Airlines prided itself on its innovative approach to customer care, often implementing new technologies to enhance the flying experience. Regular passengers appreciated the airline's dedication to making travel enjoyable and efficient. Employees were trained not just to serve, but to create memorable experiences, leading to high employee morale and loyalty. However, with great reputation comes occasional challenges. Incidents can test the values of any organization, especially one that thrives on customer service. As the next flight took off, no one could predict that a simple misunderstanding would lead to an event that would not only shock passengers, but also reveal the importance of recognizing everyone aboard, no matter their title. The stage was set for a surprising turn of events that would soon unfold. As the passengers boarded Flight 462, a sense of excitement filled the cabin. This route, from New York to Miami, was bustling with travelers eager for a sunny getaway. The flight was nearly full, with around 150 passengers, including families, business people, and vacationers ready to soak up the sun. Laughter and chatter floated through the aisles as flight attendants welcomed everyone aboard with warm smiles. Once seated, the passengers settled in, stowing their bags and adjusting their seatbelts. The atmosphere was lively, filled with the sounds of children playing games and adults sharing stories. Some checked their phones for updates, while others flipped through magazines provided by the airline. The flight attendants moved gracefully through the cabin, offering refreshments and ensuring everyone felt comfortable. As the plane taxied down the runway, anticipation built. Passengers exchanged excited glances, ready for takeoff. Little did they know that this seemingly ordinary flight would soon take a dramatic turn that would captivate not only those on board, but also those who would hear about it later. The stage was set for an unexpected encounter that would change everything. As the cabin settled, one flight attendant, Mia Rodriguez, stood out with her bright smile and warm demeanor. With over 5 years of experience at Skyway Airlines, Mia had earned a reputation for going above and beyond to make each passenger feel special. Her journey into the airline industry started in college, where she worked part-time as a customer service representative. This role ignited her passion for helping others and led her to pursue a full-time career as a flight attendant. Mia was known for her upbeat personality and ability to diffuse tense situations with a kind word or joke. She believed that every traveler deserved a positive experience, and she took great pride in her role. On this flight, she moved through the aisles effortlessly, checking on passengers and offering snacks with genuine enthusiasm. She often shared stories of her travels, creating connections with those aboard. As the aircraft prepared for takeoff, Mia felt confident that today would be another successful flight filled with happy customers. Little did she know that her well-intentioned service would soon lead to an unforeseen clash that would put her values to the test. Among the passengers on Flight 462 was a poised woman named Clara Thompson, who exuded confidence as she settled into her seat. Dressed in a tailored business suit, Clara was no ordinary traveler. She was the CEO of a successful tech company. With years of flying experience under her belt, she expected smooth and seamless service from the airline. Clara had experienced both exceptional and disappointing customer service in her travels, shaping her expectations for professional behavior. Having flown with Skyway Airlines several times before, she appreciated their reputation for friendliness and efficiency. However, as a CEO, she was also accustomed to a high standard of service and had little patience for anything less. As the flight began, Clara tried to unwind, planning to catch up on work emails during the journey. She was eager to reach Miami for an important business meeting that could potentially impact her company's future. Confident in her own abilities and eager to assert herself when necessary, she was prepared to speak up if anything went awry. Unfortunately, something unexpected would soon test her patience and change the course of the flight dramatically. As the flight reached cruising altitude, Clara decided to start working on her emails, but a few moments later, she found herself struggling with the tray table. It wouldn't stay in place, which caused her frustration to build. When Mia walked by, Clara called out for assistance, expecting a quick fix. However, Mia was busy attending to other passengers and didn't immediately hear her. Feeling ignored, Clara raised her voice slightly, trying to get Mia's attention. Unfortunately, this came across as demanding to Mia, who was already juggling several requests. When Mia finally approached, she misunderstood Clara's tone and felt disrespected. In her eagerness to resolve the issue quickly and assert her role as a flight attendant, Mia snapped back in a tense tone, "I'm helping everyone here." Clara, taken aback by the harsh response, shot back with a comment about service quality and expectations. The situation escalated rapidly. In a moment of heated frustration, Mia reacted without thinking and slapped Clara on the arm, shocking everyone around them. Suddenly, the lively cabin fell silent as all eyes turned toward the unexpected confrontation. In the stunned silence that followed the slap, Clara's shock quickly turned to disbelief as she processed what had just happened. The realization hit her like a tidal wave. She was not just any passenger. She was the CEO of Skyway Airlines. Her heart raced as she struggled with the implications of the moment. How had this escalated so far? Mia stood frozen, suddenly aware of who Clara truly was. The vibrant atmosphere of the cabin faded into a dull murmur as passengers whispered to each other, their eyes darting between the two women. Clara felt a mix of anger and humiliation wash over her. She had always valued respectful interactions and could hardly believe she had been treated this way by one of her own employees. As emotions surged within her, Clara took a deep breath to regain composure. She knew she needed to address the situation with poise, not just for herself but for everyone on board. With determination, she looked at Mia, ready to assert herself in a way that reflected her position while also seeking understanding. This unexpected confrontation would require both accountability and grace. The cabin remained eerily quiet as passengers exchanged nervous glances, unsure of how to react to the shocking incident. Some whispered among themselves, while others pulled out their phones, capturing the moment for social media. A few passengers looked visibly uncomfortable, sensing the tension in the air. In contrast, others leaned in, intrigued by the unfolding drama. Mia stood frozen, her mind racing as she processed what she had just done. Her fellow crew members quickly gathered to assess the situation, some looking worried while others were eager to intervene. One flight attendant approached Mia and Clara cautiously, seeking to diffuse the escalating conflict. Clara, taking a deep breath, addressed Mia with calm authority. "We need to talk about this," she said firmly but without anger. The seriousness of her tone made it clear that this was not an ordinary confrontation. Mia's face turned pale as she realized who Clara truly was and what her actions could mean for her job and reputation. As other crew members listened intently, the atmosphere shifted from shock to concern about how this incident would reflect on Skyway Airlines and its commitment to customer service. In the aftermath of the incident, both Mia and Clara found themselves reflecting deeply on their actions. Clara realized that, regardless of her status as a CEO, she needed to communicate her frustrations more calmly and clearly. This experience taught her the importance of patience and understanding, especially in high-stress situations where emotions can run high. She recognized that everyone, including flight attendants, faces challenges during their jobs and deserves respect. For Mia, the slap was a wake-up call about the impact of her words and actions. She learned that assumptions about a passenger's tone or intentions could lead to misunderstandings with serious consequences. The incident forced her to confront her own stress management and communication skills. Determined to improve, Mia vowed to approach future interactions with more empathy and patience. Both women understood that this situation could have easily been avoided through better communication. The experience reminded them that every person on board, regardless of their role, deserves respect and understanding. As they moved forward, they would carry these lessons with them, striving to foster a more positive environment for everyone involved in air travel. The incident quickly became a hot topic on social media, with passengers who witnessed the slap taking to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to share their experiences. Videos of the confrontation circulated widely, drawing mixed reactions from the public. Some users expressed outrage at Mia's behavior, arguing that flight attendants should maintain professionalism at all times, regardless of the situation. Others defended Mia, suggesting that the pressures of the job can lead to heated moments, especially when dealing with frustrated passengers. News outlets picked up the story, framing it as a dramatic example of the challenges faced in customer service roles. Analysts discussed the broader implications for Skyway Airlines, wondering how this incident would affect its reputation for friendly service. In interviews, Clara emphasized the importance of compassion and communication in stressful environments, while Mia acknowledged her mistake and shared her commitment to improving her interactions with passengers. Public opinion was divided. Some called for Mia's dismissal, while others advocated for understanding and second chances. Ultimately, both women became symbols of the importance of respect and effective communication in the airline industry, sparking conversations about how such incidents could be prevented in the future. The incident aboard Flight 462 serves as a profound reminder of the importance of understanding and respecting each role within the workplace. Both Clara and Mia's experiences highlight how high-pressure situations can lead to misunderstandings, emphasizing the need for kindness and empathy in all interactions. Every individual, regardless of their position, deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. This story encourages us to reflect on how our words and actions affect others, especially in environments like airlines where stress can run high. It illustrates the necessity of communication, urging both employees and passengers to approach each other with patience, especially when emotions are heightened. The lessons learned by Clara and Mia resonate far beyond the airplane cabin. They remind us that effective teamwork relies on mutual respect and understanding. As we move forward, it's crucial that organizations foster an environment where everyone feels valued, from the flight attendants to the CEOs. By learning from this incident, we can strive to create a culture that prioritizes kindness and effective communication, ensuring that everyone feels respected, recognized, and empowered in their roles.